project 2. I'm just going to quickly go down the questions again and then show my app and just tell you kind of what it's doing and what it was going on and that kind of thing. So how did you combine the features you selected this week to create a meaningful app? Before I did a camera location app, the redo, I just kind of made a Iron Man fan app. Kind of cheesy, but it implemented a few of the features. That's kind of how I did it. I basically playing video, checking the battery to make sure the battery's not low, and what else? Let's just show the app and then I'll remember. So basically you click on the app here. And saving the video, that's right. So I've got preloaded video files, and these are just trailers of Iron Man 1, 2, and 3. And if you click on one of them and you hit play, it buffers for a minute, and then it starts playing the video. So it plays sound, it plays the video, and so these are saved actually on a HTML or website, just my domain. And if you click on the video, you can get the play, pause, that kind of thing. If I wanted to save this to my phone, because I wanted to come back and watch it, if this was a full-length movie, this is kind of how it would be more effective, but right now it's just trailers for the sake of buffering. So if I wanted to save this, I could just hit save video, and this actually starts to download the file. This will download the file to the device, and then I can watch this anywhere I am without the internet connection or anything like that. So pretty cool. I can play any file that I want. The save button currently, all it does is it will save one file, so it'll overwrite. So to minimize space, I only allowed it to save the one file. And then check battery. Check battery. If the battery is too low, it'll actually turn off the GPS if it's running to slow down or to save some of the battery. So really that's about it. That's what the app does. So how do these features interact with each other within your application? I kind of just showed that, but you can play the video, save the video, check battery, and to save some of the battery juice, if it's getting low, it turns off the GPS for off the phone. So not just in the application, because there is no GPS, but it actually shuts it off on the phone. What would you have done differently if you could? I don't know. I would have maybe gave the ability to save all 3 files and maybe 3 different file names. Kind of like I did with the camera app. I was able to save it with the location. So this location probably doesn't pertain to this app, but I could have saved each file if I wanted to. Could you use more clarification on this week? I think most of the stuff was pretty straightforward. It's just making sure they all work and getting them to intertwine with each other and making it some sort of cohesive app. So overall, not too bad. And a little bit of the code here. Got a lot open, sorry. It's just one activity. I think the biggest thing that I had problems with was I forgot to set all the permissions. I kept going through this app trying to figure out why things weren't working, and it was all about the permissions in the manifest file. So I pretty much missed out on all of these. For some reason I was getting an error on write secure settings. I couldn't figure out why, so I just commented it out, but I was still able to save. So no problems after that once I figured out that I was missing some permissions. These are basic, normal things. This is to tell the system not to have a title. Oh, this is just so the app is full screen and that it doesn't have the title and the menu and stuff like that. This is to set up the receiver for the battery information. Spelled battery wrong. Accessing the progress dialog. This is for when I'm buffering. So the progress dialog is actually something already in Android. It's just a matter of calling it. Linking the XMLs, broadcast receiver to listen and check the current battery level. This just checks to see what the battery level is. So once we have the battery level, we can figure out once the battery button's pressed to check the levels and stuff like that. So the first button is play video. So what this does is it once you hit the play video, it starts playing the video. You need to find the video first, so you need to make sure one of the spinner was checked, which by default is the first one. So if you just hit play, it starts playing. And this is to set up the media controller to make sure you can hit play, pause, forward, put the controller into the view, so it's there, and then if it errors out, you have to put a catch in there. Assuming all video goes well, everything's checked, everything's going, you start to play here for the prepare the listener, and then once you can basically play the video, save video. This basically is executing a function which is down below. Check battery. If the battery is at a certain level, turn off the GPS. If it's not, then just say the battery level, or just say what it is. This is an async task to get the item to download from the web. Because my files that I hosted the video files on the web, I had to set up a stream to get the video files. This is this is to save the video. So what this does is it actually will store the file as an Iron Man fan video. Kind of silly, but all of this is just to open up a stream so we can get the file and save the file to external. Finalizing the streams, exception if aired, the standard function for the progress dialog, and then dismissing the dialog once the file is buffered enough. Setting the options for my spinner. This is just the spinner. These are the 3 videos that are accessed. If nothing is selected. This is my turn GPS off. This is standard code. Pretty much when I looked on the Android site, this is kind of how you tell it to turn off. There's a lot of code in here. So this is just to handle the back button if the back button's pressed. And that's about it. So overall, the app wasn't too terrible to build. It was just a matter of making sure I had the right functions, of course, and the permissions was the biggest. So this video is much longer than 4 minutes, so I'm going to go.